So what's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm currently sitting in my she shack, which is basically the fourth bedroom in my house that I turned into my little space. I'm not gonna play myself and show you guys what it's looking like right now because I am currently going through my stuff, getting rid of stuff, putting stuff up. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and leave in a little bit. I gotta run to Nordstrom's. I have to return these boots right here by Cool Planet that I have bought, but I have not worn. They're super cute though. Look at that. It's a little bright because I have the window open, but they're cute. If you can't tell, this part is olive green. But you know what? I've had them now for probably about a month. And I thought I would have worn them by now, and I haven't worn them, so they need to go back. Get my $109, $10, $11, $12 back. I'm trying to get out of just having stuff to have it, or just keeping stuff thinking that I'm gonna wear it one day, because I don't know when I'm gonna wear them, because pretty soon it's gonna be, you know, the sun will be out, the weather will be changing, and who's gonna be walking around in boots? Not me. So gotta go to the grocery store as well. And then I want to go by Nordstrom's Rack because I have some watches, but I want a new watch, just something small that I can just throw on with some of my bracelets. I don't want to spend a whole lot because I don't wear watches all the time. Usually if I wear a watch, it's on Saturday, because I usually don't wear one through the week while I'm at work, because I do work in the medical field, and I do not want my jewelry exposed to like blood and urine and all that other type of body fluids and vomit and anything else that people may bring into the clinic. I just don't want it to So anyway, that's what I got planned today. I do plan on taking y'all with me. I don't know how much I'll vlog in the stores or whatever, but you know, I will take you with me. So I'm gonna get myself together and then I'll be back. So I think I'm gonna do a venti mango dragon fruit lemonade refresher with light ice. No ice, no berries, and 5 pumps of classic syrup. And that's everything.
How many pumps you said?
5.
Which syrup?
The classic.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you down here.
All right, thank you. Alright, so as you can see, it is dark. I say a lot. I noticed that there I go again. When I'm recording that, I say a lot. I'm gonna try to catch myself when I'm saying it. But I went ahead and returned my shoes, and that was at Nordstrom's, and then I went into Nordstrom's Rack where I bought a watch, some earrings, and this face spray. And I only bought the small. There I go again with the I bought a small face spray because I wanted to try it. And I rather try the small one before I invest in the big one. And I don't know how much it is, but the small one was $5. So I can imagine, or only could imagine, that the big one might be like 15, maybe, depending on how big it is. So, and then when I went into Nordstrom's, I wanted to go and smell some Joan Malone perfumes. I have one at home. And I also wanted to go and smell, forget it, I'm not even going to try to not say because clearly it's a staple in my vocabulary. So I wanted to try Replica Jazz Club. I have a sample of it and I spray it on every now and then, and it smells so good. It fades fast, and I don't know if it's just fading fast because I'm only spraying a little because I'm trying to make the sample last. But it really does smell good. So that might be my next fragrance. Don't know. Because I do have a Joan Malone scent that I find it smells really good, but I don't always grab for it first. So I don't know, we'll see. So I'm at Starbucks to get my drink, which is a mango dragon fruit lemonade refresher. I don't get any ice or the berries because I used to have a bottom retainer and the seeds from the dragon fruit would get caught in my retainer, and I don't like all those seeds floating around in my drink anyway. It is so good. It's my favorite. My daughter and I get it all the time. Sometimes they be messing my drink up though, and they don't be adding the lemonade, and I can tell the difference. But let's see if they do it right. All right, so happy Thursday. It is January the 13th. So I'm gonna do a little vlogging today. I'm about to leave and go get my eyebrows done. I get them done at Ulta, so I have to be down to get them done at 2:30. I was gonna show you guys 2 shirts that I got in the mail were sweatshirts before I leave. So I had got this sweatshirt from PacSun. Originally I saw it in the store, but I didn't like the way they looked. I don't know. They just didn't look, they looked like some of the art off of the shirt was, or the fabric or something was like rubbed off or missing. So this is it. Got this from PacSun. These are the sleeves. And then this arm. It was $51.95. The only thing is that I call myself trying to do something special and order it. And look right there. They put the size of the shirt, the sticker. Why would you put it right here on the face? So I'm hoping that once I wash it, it does come out. And then this was the infamous Zara green and gray sweater that I was so thirsty to get, and every time I tried to get it, it was sold out. So when it came back in stock, I went ahead and got it. So this is that. Let me step back. So cute. It's like a smoke gray, and it's funny because on the actual website the model was wearing it this way, which is the back side, but I probably will not wear it that way. But super cute. And I got this in a medium because it does fit a little bit oversized. I have this same sweater in the pink and gray, and I got that one in a large. Then when I got it in the mail, I wish I would have gotten it in a medium, but it's fine. I'm gonna make it work. So those are 2 things that I have recently just got this week. So I wanted to show you guys, but I am again on my way out the door so I can go get my eyebrows done. So I'll check back in with you guys. right, so I am back home and I am about to make a crispy Southwest salad. And it is so good. I'm gonna show you some of the ingredients. Bagel. So got my lettuce and I'm gonna cut my lettuce up, and then I'm gonna use these crispy chicken strips and then the tortilla strips. This one's for the kids, the ranch. So and then that corn, roasted corn, Southwest corn. I'm gonna have the Southwest corn, my husband and I, and then my kids will have the roasted corn. And then I got this bread, so we're gonna try this. I don't know. And I think I'm gonna need a chicken. You can actually you can deep fry, air fry it, microwave, or conventional oven. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and use not the deep fryer, but the air fryer. So I don't know. Hopefully they come out good in the air fryer. I don't feel like frying them in oil and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so this is the finished result. Of course, my dog is whining in his cage, but this is it. Southwest chicken salad, and I am about to start grabbing. And then, well, here's my bread, but I already took a bite out of it. All right, happy Saturday. Today is January 15th, and my daughter and I, we are going to be going to, well, we're on our way to the women's shelter because so my daughter's in 5th grade, and her teacher decided that her students, she was going to have them do they had to do community service. They could do whatever they wanted to do, clean up trash in your neighborhood, blah, 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 babysit. Well, my daughter decided that what she wanted to do was volunteer and serve dinner or lunch at a women's shelter. And I've volunteered in the past, and she knew that. So she asked, could she volunteer to serve dinner at the facility that I have volunteered at. And so I thought that was really cool. I thought that was sweet of her, thoughtful, especially at 11 years old, to want to give up a couple hours out of her day to volunteer. So this particular shelter, these women are not homeless. Some of them were, or they were in a domestic violence situation. They may have been on drugs. Just any situation where you could end up homeless, these women were in. And this particular program, I believe the women are in the program for either a year or 2. And it's set up kind of like an apartment building where they can have their kids who are in their custody live with them, and any other kids, nieces, nephews, grandparents, sister, brother cannot come and spend the night, but they can come and visit. And the women have to agree, and they're in a contract to finish out this program where they're taking classes. I don't know what the classes are, but they take classes. And I mean, this place is strict. They can't have anything but water in their rooms. Baby formula, all of that is kept in each resident who has a small child, they have like a milk carton. And within the milk carton is their personal, like the baby food, baby formula, I don't know, fruit cups, fruit snacks. They're kept in their own little bins, and the bins are kept in the kitchen. And so you have to actually have someone hand you your bin, you take out what you need, or you make your baby's bottle, and then the bin goes back in the kitchen. Any snacks and all of that stuff have to be eaten in the lunchroom. Baby bottles and water can be taken to your room. I think that's the way where they keep, that's their way of keeping it clean. Because at first I was like, that seems kind of harsh that they can't even like live and eat snacks and dinner in their room. But keep in mind, this is a program, and this is a way for the facility to just kind of keep it clean so that when the next residents come in, they don't need to do a lot of like changing of the carpets and stuff like that. So anywho, I know that was a lot, but that's where we're on our way to. And I won't be recording there because, for just the sake of privacy for the residents and their children, we will not be recording inside. But I'll touch down with you guys once we're done. So we're driving down the street, and look how smoky it looks. Mind you, it's 2:11 in the afternoon and there's no fire. My friend did send me something earlier, saying that there was a undersea volcano and that the West Coast was on high alert for a tsunami. And I mean, at first I was like, you never know, because it's like shade room and all this other stuff. But for real, look how smoky it is. I mean, it just looks hella smoky and for no reason. I mean, there's a reason, but if you didn't know, you wouldn't know, and you'd be trying to figure out what is going on. Why does it look like this? Why is it so gloomy looking? So the lady, she shared her story with us. Because basically, I kind of know what the whole place is, but I wanted Maya to know. And so she didn't really tell Maya about the place, but she said that everybody who, mainly the women that work, because it's a women's shelter, so the women that work there also are residents there. And so she said her story is that she's from Chicago, and that her husband was murdered. And once he was murdered, she didn't know really how to deal with it, and so she turned to like alcohol. But she said she grew up with alcoholics. She said she didn't know her dad, but her mom was an alcoholic. Family members were alcoholics, so that's the way that she knew to cope. And so when she lost her husband, she turned to alcohol. And she said and then she got remarried, and he was an alcoholic. But she said what brought her here is her daughter, because her daughter was having a baby, and her daughter was like, Mom, can you come, to help me with the baby? So her daughter brought her and her husband up here, and then she talked them both into going into programs. And so this is the one this lady is a part of, and her husband is also in a program. And Mom, what are you doing? I'm trying to tell you.
I can hear you. I just want to get my stuff out.
And he is recovering alcoholic too. She said that both of them have almost been clean a whole year. And so
he's in a program for men.
He's in a program for men, and you could just tell like she was passionate, and that she was actually taking advantage of the program and learning all she could learn, and that she was really ready to make a difference in her own, just even within, because she said that her dream is to open up her own restaurant where she hires recovering alcoholics and drug addicts, because everyone deserves a second chance. And she just said that without this program, she doesn't know where she would be, because, yeah, that's what she said. So, she graduates soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she graduates soon from the program. That's going to be the true test, though, because you're not going to have that structure that you're used to.
Yeah.
But I don't know when her husband retires. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I know that